One of the first things many designers do when planning a website is to fire up Photoshop, and then they start playing around with things like fonts, looking at different colours, working out which images to use. It's quite understandable because that's what designers do. They design things. But before you start thinking about the visual design, the planning process needs to address a series of vital questions. What is the website for? Is it to sell something? Is it a public information site or a blog? The answer to this question will affect both the design and the structure of the site. Who is the target audience? If it's children or elderly people, you'll probably want the text to be larger than normal to make it easy to read. To keep a child's interest, you need a bright, lively design, but for older people, it should probably be more subdued. An information site that's likely to be frequently accessed by people on the move needs to be quick loading and easy to navigate. Your target audience is key. Why are you building the site? Is it to solve a business problem? If so, what are its objectives? If it's going to carry adverts, you need to decide where they'll be located. Adverts are usually supplied in standard banner sizes, so that will also affect your design. Where will the site be? Is a domain name already registered? Do you have a web server or hosting plan? Does the server include all the features that you need? For example, if you're going to include a WordPress blog, you need a server that supports PHP and the MySQL database. When is the site to go live? Will it require regular updates? And if so, who will be responsible? It may take some time to get all the answers to those questions, but once you have the basic information, you can start thinking about the information architecture. In other words, how to structure the content of the site. For a very simple site, you might need only a handful of pages, one for each main topic, and they can all go at the top level of the site. For a more complex site, you need to create separate folders or directories for each topic. In this example, each product can have its own page, and the support section could have a series of articles. There's no single right answer. Each site needs to be assessed individually. This is the design for the case study that runs through many of the lessons in this course. It's actually a fixed width design, which works well on a desktop but not on the smaller screen of a mobile phone or tablet. I've done that deliberately because it's easier to learn the basic techniques of building websites without worrying about different screen resolutions. But my design process did involve thinking about how I could reflow the content on smaller screens. And towards the end of the course, you'll rebuild the site as a responsive web design that works equally well on mobile phone, and then on tablet, and on desktop. There's a lot more to building a website than just creating a beautiful design. Ask yourself the 5 W's. What is the site for? Who is its target audience? Why is the site needed? Where will it be located? And when does it go live? The answers to those questions will influence the structure, look, and feel of your site.